Hello everyone, and welcome to our online presentation of the University of Ljubljana. My name is Liliana, and I work at the International Office at University of Ljubljana. And together with my colleagues, we will present to you today the possibilities of studying at our university, the application and admission procedure, and some of our members will also present themselves to you today. After the presentations, you will have the opportunity to ask some more specific questions related to the faculty you want to enroll in breakout rooms. After the presentation, we will stay also in the main room for some general questions. Our international student ambassador, Andrea, is also with us today, and she will present to you her experience as international student at our university. And after the presentation, she will be also in the breakout room students for students. So let's start. Our schedule for today is, as you already had the opportunity to see during registration, the following. So we will start with the general presentation of the University of Ljubljana, and after that we will explain enrollment and admission procedure and continue with the presentation of our members. So, our university was founded in 1919, and today it has 23 faculties and 3 art academies covering all fields of study, and is also ranked among the top 3 universities in the world. The main building, one that you can see on the PowerPoint, all 3 academies and some faculties are located in the city center. Some of the newest and modern buildings are located on the outskirts of Ljubljana, while Faculty of Maritime Studies and Transport is located in Portorož by the sea. 3 art academies offer study programs in the fields of music, fine art, design, theater, radio, film, and television. The field of science, technology, and engineering comprises 10 faculties that offer unique programs that prepare students for careers in these high growth areas. And students can also study in one of 8 faculties in the humanities and social sciences, which encourage open and critical thinking. We also invite prospective students who are interested in medicine, health science, and sport. We also have accredited more than 400 degree programs and more than 800 courses in English. So here you can also see which programs we offer in English. So for your information, most programs are conducted in English, but as you can see, some programs are also conducted in English. Every year, around 40,000 students upgrade and develop their knowledge and skills at our institution, including 9% of international students from over 100 countries. The University of Ljubljana has more than 30% of all registered researchers in Slovenia, and the University of Ljubljana is particularly concerned with the transfer of knowledge to the economy, which is why we work closely with numerous Slovenian and foreign companies. So that means that you, as our student, will have the many opportunities to participate in various projects and activities. As our student, you will have many opportunities also for practical work, exchange, and internship. We also invite you to participate in summer schools, concerts, exhibitions, and performances organized by our academies and faculties. You will also have a very good access to library resources and services, and with various support activities, we will try to help you and support you and integrate into your studies and life in Slovenia. Andrea, can you please tell us more about some extracurricular activities, projects, career development?
Hello, everybody. My name is Andrea, and I'm finishing my bachelor studies here in Ljubljana. Well, being a student in Ljubljana is never boring. You can trust me on that. If you're more into academic opportunities, there are plenty of summer schools held in English, along with workshops and events on topics like writing the perfect CV, improving assertive communication, and developing professional skills. For those who like to stay active, there are free sports activities, including fitness, boot camp, yoga, volleyball, basketball, and football, all the way to badminton and table tennis. If adapting to a new culture sounds a bit intimidating, the Year Plus program allows you to learn Slovenian for free while also earning credits, making it easier to settle in and maybe even surprise the locals with your language skills. For those who are interested in gatherings and parties, you can feel free to ask me for some insider tips. And if you're looking to travel and experience different cultures, The Erasmus Plus program allows you to study in over 30 countries. Now, to make life easier, everything I just mentioned is available on Popper, which is the personal and professional development portal. It's an online platform that gives you a simple overview of all activities in one place.
Thank you, Andrea, so much. Um, Also, Andrea already mentioned some exchanges. Our university, in cooperation with other foreign universities, implement interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary studies, and we really encourage international student and staff exchanges. We are actively involved in numerous international partnerships that offer you many opportunities for exchange during your studies, such as Erasmus Plus scholarships or other scholarships. So also, if you do not decide to study at our university, you can always visit us and study for 1 or 2 semesters as an exchange student, but you should check if your faculty or university have a cooperation agreement with us. The University of Ljubljana is also part of Utopia Association, which includes 9 other universities from Europe. Utopia aims to promote student and staff mobility also through new ways of teaching and learning and cross-border cooperation. You can also find our university at the regional virtual educational fair Balkanedu Expo, where you can find our virtual booths where all members of the University of Ljubljana are represented. We also strongly recommend you that you regularly check our website and our sub-page specifically designed for international students, where you can find a lot of useful information about studies, exchange opportunities, extracurricular and other activities, and also carefully read the welcome guide where you will find detailed information about your arrival in Slovenia and studies at our university. Now, I would also like to ask Andrea, as International Student Ambassador, so can you please tell us more about your activities as International Student Ambassadors and how you can help students and prospective students?
Well, as an international student ambassador, our main goal is to make your experience as smooth and enjoyable as possible. From the moment you decide to study in Ljubljana, we help with everything, from gathering documents, issuing permits, and finding student jobs to the more exciting stuff like Ljubljana tour, guided visits to the rectorate, and also the main library, and also keeping you informed about all student opportunities and events. And yes, sometimes we even go just for a cup of coffee, casually teach you a few Slovenian phrases so you can confidently order your coffee in Slovene. We are a big, warm, welcoming community, and everybody has a place. And also, if you want to get a sneak peek of what student life is like, you can check out our YouTube video series called With International Students About. That is on the university's official channel. And also, there are, of course, many more exciting projects coming soon. So stay tuned.
Thank you, Andrea. Also, every year we organize many events, many information days for future students, as one today. And in addition to this one, you can also see what events we are organizing next. So all information are published on our website, and you will also see the links to register to these events. So that's everything about this general presentation part. Now more about admission and enrollment procedure for a bachelor and single cycle master degree programs. So on March 5th, as you could see, we will organize a presentation that will be specifically related to the application and admission process, and we will answer all your questions regarding this application and enrollment procedure. But now today I will just deeply present you everything in details about this enrollment procedure. So when it comes to application, you must submit an online application in English or Slovenian with your username and password through the EVASHO portal. It is very important that you save this information, so this username and password, as it will allow you to access this portal and follow up on the application and admission procedure. You can also find more detailed information as well as video tutorials that will guide you step by step through filling out this application form. And I also invite you to watch our video on our YouTube channel about the university application process. There you will find many more useful information such as enrollment requirements, application deadlines, and more. Also, call for enrollment for bachelor and single cycle master degree programs is now published on this website. This is ministry website. So there you can check everything you want to know about studying at University of Ljubljana. So study programs, enrollment slots, as well as all application periods. And for the first time this year, they introduced the option to search for admission by program, making it much easier to navigate and find information. And when it comes to call for enrollment for master and doctoral studies, it is important to mention that this will be published in March. So everything also will be published on this website of the ministry, and everything is also published on our website as University of Ljubljana. So if you're interested more in master or doctoral studies, check regularly our web page for more information. This is more specifically for the bachelor and single cycle master degree programs because application periods already started. So when it comes to application periods, be aware of the different deadlines. So you can apply during several application periods. And the deadline depends on your citizenship. So if you're a citizen of an EU member state or a Slovenian without Slovenian citizenship, you can apply in the first application period from 18th of February to 18th of March, and in the second application period from 20th to 27th of August. Here you can see who can apply in this second application period. Also, candidates from EU member states and Slovenians without Slovenian citizenship can apply in the application period for still available enrollment slots. That will be on 24th and 25th of September until 10 a.m. When it comes to citizens from non-EU countries, you can apply also from 18th of February to 18th of March in the first application period, and the second application period for you is 3rd and 4th of September. So on PowerPoint, you can also see which candidates can apply in this second application period. It is also very important to mention that because we get a lot of questions these days related to this special deadline for citizens of the Western Balkans. So if a particular degree program has enrollment slots specifically for nationals of the Western Balkans countries, applicants from those countries should apply for these slots. Otherwise, the application will be excluded from the application procedure. In the first application period for those programs, University of Ljubljana is offering slots for citizens of the Western Balkan countries for all programs of the Faculty of Education and for individual degree programs of the Faculty of Natural Science and Engineering. So, if for a particular program that you're interested in, they're offered only slots for non-EU citizens, non-EU nationals, and you come from the Western Balkan country, you should apply for these slots and within the dates for non-EU students, for non-EU nationals. So this information is also published on our website, and we will also send you everything after this presentation. If you want to apply for a degree program that have special enrollment slots for Western Balkan country, and you are from Western Balkan country, the first application period is the same as for the non-EU students, so 18th of February to 18th of March. But in the on the portal, when you apply, you need to select that you are applying to the deadline for the Western Balkan country. But if your program do not have some specific enrollment slots for the Western Balkan country, you apply as non-EU student. So, in the first application period, you may indicate a maximum of 3 bachelor's or single cycle master degree programs in order of preference for which you wish to enroll. So the order in which the degree program are indicated is very important because in the selection process you will be admitted to the first degree program for which you meet all the requirements and criteria and achieve the minimum number of points in case of the limited enrollment. As I already mentioned, we have accredited more than 400 degree programs and 800 subjects in English, and the majority of courses are conducted in Slovenian, but we also have some programs in English. So as you can see and saw earlier in the presentation, for the bachelor and single cycle master degree programs, lectures in English are held at the School of Economics and Business. The recognition of foreign education is required for applicants with a foreign education certificate who wish to continue their studies in Slovenia. So the online application is also an application for the procedure of recognition of foreign secondary education. So you just need to upload all your documents to the web portal EVASH as electronic copies or scans of the original, and this is also the part of recognition. So you do not need to go through some specific process of recognition. So when you apply and when you upload all your documents, this is also part of recognition of your education. Those documents have to be attached through the EVASH web portal that we already mentioned. So as a scans or photographs of the original certificates and other documents, as I already said, it is important to know that the certificate of graduation, diploma, is not required at the time of application, but you should submit it as soon as you graduate. So you should apply as soon as possible, but if you haven't finished your high school yet, you should send your diploma by 1st of August. Everything is written on the call for enrollment. Also, candidates send translation only on the request received on the web portal EVASH, and you will receive all notifications electronically through the EVASH web portal. So, as I already mentioned, it is very important that you check your email regularly and that you know your username and password for the EVASH web portal. Here you can see all documents that you need to upload to the portal. Everything is also published on our website, where you can find also example of short chronological description. Candidates often make the mistake of thinking that this is some kind of motivational letter, but this is not. This is just a brief overview of your education, and you can find example and some forms on our website, so please check that. When it comes to deadlines for sending the documents, we already mentioned, but again, because this is very important. So for citizens of EU member states and Slovenians without Slovenian citizenship, the first application period for sending documents is next. So if you're applicant, you're completing secondary school this year, you need to send everything by the 1st August. Those who already finished their high school need to send everything by the end of application period, which is, in your case, 18th of March. Also, if you apply in second application period, then you need to send your documents by 27th of August. And if you apply in the period for still available enrollment slots, it's 25 September, sorry. And when it comes to non-EU students, the same conditions apply. So for applicants completing secondary school this year, it's the 1st August. For those who already finished their high school, it needs to be to the end of the application period, which is also for you 18th March. If you apply in the second application period, you need to send basically immediately your documentation or by the 4th of September. Slovenian language certificate for all candidates must be sent until August 1st. And about the decision on recognition, you will be again informed on the EVASH web portal. If the degree program has limited enrollment, candidates will be selected based on the criteria published in the call for enrollment. Your grades needs to be converted into the Slovenian grading system, and grading scales are published on our website as well as call for enrollment. And if you're not sure about this grading system, you should always contact our admission office for more information, because they will tell you exactly for your country and for the degree program you want to apply about this grading system. We already mentioned Slovenian language certificate. So if your program requires knowledge of the Slovenian language at the B2 level, as already mentioned, a certificate of language of knowledge must be sent by the 1st of August. What is important, that certificates from Slovenia are recognized, but also from abroad, so that you can pass and get the certificate in your country without any problems. It is just from this year. It is have one specifically for Faculty of Medicine, that you can only take the Slovenian exam at the Center of Slovenian as a second foreign language. So this only applies for the Faculty of Medicine. For all other faculties that, for all other faculties that require Slovenian language at B2 level, it can be in Slovenia or abroad, but it needs to be recognized, of course. Also, for some program, you will need to pass the test of ability, capacity, and skills. And here you can see which programs on bachelor level, bachelor single cycle master require Slovenian. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is some programs that require B2 level. Yeah, as you can see. And when it comes to test of ability, capacity, and skills, here you can see at which faculties or academies this is necessary. And for additional information about courses and content of these tests, please ask the faculty or academy. Dates are also published in the call for enrollment. If you're accepted, you will be invited to enroll by the faculty or academy via email, and enrollment usually takes place in September. So the decision on results in the first application period for EU students and Slovenians without Slovenian citizenship will be by 25th of July, and at the latest by the 14th of August. And when it comes to non-EU students, it will be by 29th of August. We recommend that you check our website well before the application deadline and check all the information on the offered degree programs, the application procedures and enrollment requirements, the number of available enrollment slots, fees, and more. Also, to help you with your application, we organize online counseling about the application and admission procedure for undergraduate studies. And you can contact us by email or phone at any time. Our admission office have their info point, so you can just visit or call them, or as I already mentioned, register for some online counseling and guidance. It is also very important to mention that you do not need any service of recruitment agencies and agents for application, because it is very, very simple, and Andrea will soon explain to us a little bit more about this process. If you need any advice or help, you can contact us or arrange an online consultation. As I already mentioned, we will do our best to provide you with all the information and answers to any your questions you may have. When it comes to master and doctoral studies, recognition and all application process for master and doctoral studies is done at each member separately. So, and also if you're interested for transfer, please contact the authorized person at the relevant faculty or academy you're interested in. The contacts of the authorized persons can be found on our website, International Students, and you will find contacts for international students. Okay, now we have come to the part where our members will be introduced to us. Once again, this is today's schedule of presentations. But before that, I want to ask our international student ambassador, Andrea, to tell us more about her experience with the application procedure.
Well, applying to the University of Ljubljana might seem overwhelming at first, but don't worry, it's completely manageable if you just stay organized. The key is to carefully read all the instructions and start preparing on time. For me, the most important thing was making sure I had all the required documents, because missing even one document can slow things down. Also, some documents might need official translations or certifications, so you need to keep that in mind. One thing I would definitely recommend is double checking the deadlines. And if anything is unclear, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask for help. The university's international office, and it's just really helpful. And also, the international student ambassadors, including me, are always here to answer questions and share tips. So, while the process takes some patience, it's definitely worth it. And once you get to Ljubljana, you'll see just how rewarding it truly is to study and live here.
Thank you so much. And for the end, can you please tell us more about your overall experience studying at University of Ljubljana, and what would you recommend to future students?
Studying at University of Ljubljana has been an incredible experience for me. It's not just about academics, although the university offers amazing opportunities. It's also about the people you meet, the independence you gain, and the new perspectives you develop. One thing I would definitely recommend to the future students is to be open to new experiences, to try new courses, join student events, take advantage of the free sports activities, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. University life can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially in a new country, but you don't have to go through it alone. Building friendships and relying on others makes everything so much more enjoyable. So, even if that's just asking a professor for academic advice, turning to student services for support, or simply leaning on your friends when you're feeling lost, having a good support system is truly invaluable. But most importantly, just enjoy the journey. Studying abroad isn't just about earning a degree, it's about growing as a person, making lifelong friends, and collecting stories you'll laugh about years from now. So, if you're thinking about coming to the University of Ljubljana, just go for it. And you can trust me completely, you won't regret it in the future.
Thank you so much, Andrea. And because we still have some time until the presentation starts, just 2, 3 minutes, I would just want to quickly show you our web page and where you can find all of these information. Just let me share my screen again. Hope you can see it. You can see it, right? Our main web page. This is our main web page in English. So here, when you click, you can find all information regarding call for enrollment programs and everything you need to know now when it comes to application. Here are more information regarding Slovenians and EU citizens, everything you need to know, like dates, contacts, some general information, and so on. Here you can click and go directly to the enrollment application. Here you will find also some information regarding non-EU countries, so citizens from the non-EU countries. We will send you everything after this presentation, but again, maybe this is also a good way to see everything. Here are information regarding master study and doctoral study here. So as I already mentioned, the call for enrollments will be published a little bit later, so we expect it to be in March. So follow our page for more information. And here you will find this specially designed web page international students. Here, as you can see, you can find all information regarding studying and living in Ljubljana. Here are all our online information days. For those who are more interested and have some questions regarding application process, I will recommend you to register for this event that will be on the 5th of March. And for those who are interested more in master and doctoral studies, we will also have some specifically designed events for the PhD studies and master studies. Also, here are contact persons for international students, and here You can also find international student ambassadors with their contacts. You can contact them at any time, as Andrea already mentioned. Also here you can find with international students about video series and so on. You have information regarding accommodation, meal system, also entry and permits, also some things about Slovenia and Ljubljana, learning Slovene, and so on. So I really warmly recommend you to check this web page. And now I think we can start with the presentations of our members. So today, study opportunities will be presented by the Faculty of Social Sciences, School of Economics and Business, Faculty of Public Administration, Faculty of Arts, and Faculty of Theology. So after that, we will open the breakout rooms. Enjoy!
Živimo v času silovitega tehnološkega napredka. Naravoslovje in tehnične vede nas opremljajo znanji, ki dramatično spreminjajo naše družbe.
Pogovarjamo se o poneverjanju vsebin, kot so deepfake, pogovarjamo se o fake newsu, pogovarjamo se o umetni inteligenci.
O delovanju svetovne politike, o vprašanjih nacionalne in mednarodne varnosti.
Od izobraževalnega sistema pa do družin.
Danes živimo v času naraščajočih, velikih in naraščajočih družbenih neenakosti.
To se pozna na poslovnem področju, to se pozna na tehnološkem področju, to se pozna na političnem področju.
Človek je naravno bitje, ki pa živi v svoji kulturi. Zato brez kvalitetnega družboslovnega in humanističnega znanja človeštvo kot celota preprosto nima prihodnosti.
Fakulteta za družbene vede je največja družboslovna fakulteta v Sloveniji. Je fakulteta, ki ponuja znanje na različnih družboslovnih področjih.
Dala mi je orodja za proučevanje družbenih sprememb in znanje za iskanje alternativ z področja družbenega razvoja.
Imamo izvrstne profesorje, raziskave, mednarodne reference, aktivnosti v mednarodnem prostoru.
Kot profesorica delim s študente svoja spoznanja o tem, kar me v družbi navdušuje, pa tudi to, kar me zelo skrbi v današnji družbi.
Ne gre pozabiti, da Fakulteta za družbene vede domuje v modernejših prostorih, ki študentom omogočajo tudi na ta način kvalitetno in poglobljeno delo.
Radovednost je nekaj, brez česar ni dobrih družb in zagotovo je radovednost nekaj, brez česar seveda ni kvalitetnega študija družboslovja in humanistike.
Pri študiju in raziskovanju se ukvarjamo z enim od ključnih vprašanj, ki mu rečemo razmerje med redom in pravičnostjo. Tako z vidika ohranjanja mednarodnega miru in varnosti, kot z vidika doseganja pravičnosti je razvoj informacijske tehnologije močno spremenil pogoje delovanja držav.
Imamo predmet varnost v informacijski družbi, kjer se ukvarjamo z vsemi varnostnimi vidiki uporabe sodobne informacijske komunikacijske tehnologije, tako na ravni posameznika, kot skupin, kot držav, mednarodne skupnosti.
Mi je pa ena stvar, ki me je presenetila, to, da FDV to ni samo, da prideš na fakulteto, poslušaš predavanje pa greš domov. Se mi zdi, da smo res v našem razredu in širše uspeli razviti neko skupnost. Smo stkali neka prijateljstva, imamo društva, skozi katere se lahko še dodatno družimo, dodatno poglabljamo naša znanja, uporabljamo dejansko ta naša znanja v praksi.
Je govora govora o razvoju digitalnih kompetenc in nekako mislim, da je to potrebno spet uravnovesiti. Na eni strani razvijati digitalne kompetence, na drugi strani pa nekako poskrbeti tudi za razvoj socialnih kompetenc. Samo spraševanje o tem, kako se bo nek pojav razvijal v prihodnje, ni dovolj. Nekako moramo ponuditi neke prave odgovore, ki bodo v bistvu resnično prispevali k razvoju družbe. Mislim, da je to bistvo študijskega procesa na družbeno odzivni fakulteti.
Če internet ponuja neko platformo, nek prostor za razvoj novih zdravstvenih, socialnih storitev, moramo seveda zagotoviti, da imajo vsi ljudje enak dostop do teh storitev. Sicer z digitalizacijo razlike med ljudmi samo povečujemo, ne pa zmanjšujemo.
Mlajše generacije imajo vedno večje težave tudi s socialnimi omrežji, s tem, kako regulirati to, kako pač sploh postati kritično misleč državljan, če si samo potopljen v ta svet.
Jaz mislim, da je bistvo nekega študijskega pa raziskovalnega procesa predvsem to, da smo osredotočeni na študente, na njihove potrebe in predvsem na to, v kakšnem okolju bodo delovali.
Internet spreminja dobesedno vse. Odnos med državo, znanostjo, strokami in sploh razumevanjem tega, kako se pravilno obnašati.
Ta absolutna koncentracija kapitala v teh nekaj korporacij, ki obvladujejo javni diskurs v resnici, ekonomijo in tako naprej. To je en problem, s katerim se bo treba soočiti. Nenehno smo občinstvo, to pomeni, da prihaja do ene take radikalne fragmentacije naše pozornosti in stalne razpoložljivosti. In smo praktično skozi producenti ali pa skozi konzumenti.
In vse to ima pravzaprav neke širše družbene posledice. In mi raziskujemo, poglabljamo in razmišljamo o teh posledicah.
Študij komunikologije bo nekako dobro zajel vse to skupaj. Hkrati bo probal razumeti, na kakšen način to ljudje delajo, zakaj to delajo, kaj delamo na telefonu, kakšne so naše zmožnosti, kako razumeti vsebine, ki jih beremo.
Internet, umetna inteligenca, to so neke silovite spremembe, ki v same temelje spreminjajo naš svet, našo družbo, naše dojemanje tega sveta. Brez dvoma so to spremembe, ki so primerljive z eno drugo revolucijo, ki se je dogajala približno 500 let nazaj in jo je sprožil izum tiska.
Digitalizacija je gotovo en izmed teh neizbežnih procesov v današnji družbi, ki jih pač moramo upoštevati pri vsakakšni analizi družbenih procesov.
Digitalizacija mora biti sredstvo in ne cilj in da obstajajo tudi določene pasti, ki se jim kaže s tem izogniti.
Mogoče res skrbi pri digitalizaciji je pa prav to, da med tem, ko nas sicer povezuje, nas na drugi strani tudi odtujuje.
Spremembe našega sveta povzroča tehnološki razvoj in tehnološki izumi, ampak za dojemanje kompleksnih, večplastnih posledic teh sprememb pa ni dovolj samo razumeti tehnologijo. Nasprotno, brez razumevanja družb, kulture, človeka, teh sprememb preprosto ne moremo dojeti.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining me in this online session. My name is Martina Sagir and today I will present to you the School of Economics and Business, part of University of Ljubljana. First we will start with bachelor program that we offer in English. We'll continue also with the master programs and PhD program that we offer to international students. Our school was established in 1946, and today we have more than 4,700 students. Among them, you will also find international students who are coming to full-time degree, part-time programs, or short programs and summer schools. We also have exchange students coming to our school and joining some courses. So today, the School of Economics and Business is a school among the best economics and business education and research in Europe. Our school is first and the only Triple Crown school in Slovenia. We have been awarded with EQUIS, AACBS, and AMBA international accreditations. This achievement ranks our school among the top 1% of business and economic school in the world. The school has entered the Financial Times European Business School ranking in 2018 for the first time, and it is in history becoming the first business school from Slovenia on this list. The School of Economics and Business entered the ranking as 83rd out of 95 in Europe. Also, the master program, IMB, or International Master in Business and Organization, features on the Financial Times ranking as a best master in marketing, master and management program. So what does all this accreditation mean to the faculty or to the students or prospective students like you? Well, students are given a chance to broaden horizon and develop a global mindset. This degree, if you will study at our school, your degree will be recognized and valued around the world. You can walk side by side with best students in the world, and you will gain multiple opportunities to develop international experience during the study program. You will also be involved in various activities related to your studies and to your future career. The undergraduate program that we offer to international students are University Degree Program Business and Economics, which is carried out in Slovenian or in English language, or Professional Degree Program in Business Administration, but this program is offered only in Slovenian language. Bachelor program lasts for 3 years or 6 semesters. Students gain on the end 180 ECTS. If you will study in English, you can only study as full-time student, and on the end, student receive first cycle graduate diploma. Professional degree program in business administration, as I mentioned already, it's only in Slovene. So if you're eager to learn Slovene, maybe this is the program for you. But today I will focus a little bit more on the university degree program, Business and Economics. First year is common for all students, and in the second year, students can choose specialization. As you see on the slide, there are many specializations, but these are offered only in Slovenian language. For English language, we offered international business or marketing or tourism. The program structure that you can see on the slide, this is all for each year. It's 10 courses that you will have to pass. In one semester, you have 5 courses, and then next semester, you have to pass another 5 courses. As you see, in the first year are focusing on mathematics for business and economics. So knowledge of math is very important, as you will need it also in other courses in the first year. Second year, you can also see on the slide the courses that you will have to pass. Again, 10 new courses for new year. But when you will enter in the third year, based on your specialization that you will choose, you will also have specific courses to that specialization. So for international business, you will have some global economy or sustainable international marketing, or you can choose principle of consumer behavior. You can choose between two courses that are offered. For marketing as well, you can see courses on the slide. It's, of course, focused on a marketing research, marketing planning, service marketing, or consumer behavior. Or for the tourism specialization, as you see courses like Introduction to Tourism or Tourism Environment, or you choose Tourism Business and Economics. We also offer sustainable tourism or information technologies in tourism or tourism product development. You will also have some courses that are specific for all specialization are on this slide on the left side. As part of university degree program, you can also participate or choose double degree option. On the slide, you can see our partner universities, which mean if you choose for double degree option, you will spend the third year at our partner school. On the end, you will receive the diploma from our partner university and from our school as well. Let me just maybe emphasize that only specializations like international business and marketing offer this option for now. We're moving on to master programs, and as you can see on the slide, we have a few master programs offered in English language. I mentioned already IMB program or business and organization, but we also offer master in supply chain and logistics or master in marketing, which is very popular among the students now. This year, we're starting with a new program. Before it was called just Master in Tourism, but now we updated the syllabuses, and the Master in Sustainable Tourism Management will be carried out this year for the first time. Also with the new curriculum, there is Master in Economics with Data Science. Then we also offer Master in Money and Finance, Master in Bank and Financial Management, also Master in Business Informatics, or Master in International Business. We have another two programs, one very economic oriented, which is Quantitative Finance and Actuarial Science, and Master in Sports Management. Master in Sport Management is the only master here that is offered in part-time mode. All the rest of the master programs are offered here as full-time programs. Our master programs last for 2 years. You receive 120 ECTS, and as I said, you study full-time except for Master in Sport Management. IMB program, I mentioned already before. I would just like to emphasize that the Master in Business and Organization has its own online information session, which will be on 17th of April. More it's available on this link when you click on the IMB slide. Double degree partners on the master level. As you saw already, some master programs offer also double degree partners. Means first year you spent at our university, and second year you spent at our partner universities. You can hear on the slide our partner universities, as you can see, are top business schools in Europe. Means on the end, you can also receive their diploma and our diploma after finishing master program. The admission criteria to start master programs at our university is graduate of first level programs or at least 180 ECTS, of course, in the field of business and economics. If you're not coming from business and economics field, most likely you will have to pass 2 additional courses, which are macroeconomics and introduction to business. the slide. When you click, you will have more information how to check this. If you are not sure, you can also email us your transcript and we can check this for you. The application deadlines for master programs. The application is not yet open. It is expected to open around 1st of April, but the deadlines are already set, which will be for the first deadline will be 30th of June. It means you need to graduate and submit all your documents till 30th of June. And for the second deadline is 29th of August. Just a little remark. Of course, we will open the application only for programs that will still have empty slots. I would encourage you to apply in the first application deadline, as some programs are full after this deadline, and there is no possibility to apply in the second deadline. Shortly, just to show you the slides, the documents that we will need from you, but you will also find this list on our website. Just so you know, we will need your scan of your bachelor diploma, bachelor degree, or your transcript of records, also motivation letter, and of course, short chronological description of your entire education, English certificate, if your part of your bachelor studies was in English, this is also acceptable at our university. This is tuition fee. So as you know, maybe majority of the students can study here for free. So EU students do not pay tuition fee. Also students coming from Bosnia and Herzegovina, North Macedonia, Montenegro, Kosovo, and Serbia are exempt from paying tuition fee. If you're coming from any other country outside of Europe, most likely you will have to pay tuition fee. This is our prices, so 3,400 per year for bachelor program and 4,700 euros for master program. Doctoral study, it's 4 years at our university. You choose between two major specialization, which is economics and business, and each of them also offer the majors, which you can see on the slide. It lasts for 4 years. The tuition fee is also 4,700 euros per year, and application will also be open and will close in the end of June. Let me just remind you as well, if you're interested in doctoral program, they will have their own online information session where you can learn everything, how to apply, what to submit, and how the doctoral program is carried out on 26th of March. Also on this slide, it's a link where you can get more information. As our student, if you will choose our school, you will have the opportunity not to participate in double degree programs, but if you want, you can also just spend 1 or 2 semesters abroad. And this is the partner universities map. So it means you can go in these countries to spend part of your studies abroad. We highly encourage students to do this option, although we know some international students would like to stay in Slovenia as they are already abroad. At our school, of course, we also different activities for you to join us outside of the curriculum. So some is what is obligatory, but all different conferences or case studies or competitions, student competitions that offer students and different associations here at our school. You will have the possibility to participate and gain also additional knowledge or skills for you to be better student or better person and gain valuable experience for searching for a job or future career. Let me wrap up this online session with inviting you maybe to join us to Ljubljana Summer School. This is 3-week program in July, where you will combine study, travel, and sports. Very good opportunity to get to know us, to get to see our school, and to spend and to see if this school is for you. Nevertheless, we also offer different short-term programs for you with different our partners, or with some our just us, or just with our partner universities. This is another way to get to know us and get to know our programs and our professors. You are also invited to join us on social media, where you will see what is happening at our school and participate in different events and this is our contact. You can reach us via mobile phone or email. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer all of your doubts, and I hope you learn something new, and hope to see you at our school in autumn. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Primož Pocin. I'm full professor for public sector economics and management at the Faculty of Public Administration, University of Ljubljana. Today, my task is to present our Faculty of Public Administration. It is a well-established institution. It has almost 70 years of history, and for the last 50 years, it has been full member of the University of Ljubljana. University of Ljubljana Faculty of Administration is the leading education and research institution in the field of public administration in Slovenia. It enhances multidisciplinary knowledge in administration, law, organization, economics, management, and informatics. It has modern infrastructure, also providing a specialized library. Our faculty is oriented towards students. It has several certificates. One of the certificates is associated to being a sportsman-friendly faculty. Our study programs are also internationally accredited with EAPAA, which is European Association for Public Administration Accreditation, and our master study program in administration public sector governance is also affiliated to the EMPA association. We deliver study programs at all 3 cycles, that is bachelor, master, and PhD studies. Altogether, we have 6 study programs. But let us first present bachelor, that is first cycle study programs. We have 3 programs. The first program is University Study Program, or so-called Academic Study Program in Public Sector Governance. The duration of this program is 3 years. This means 6 semesters, and it gives you 180 ECTS. You receive professional title in Bachelor of Arts, and this program is held only in Slovenian language and is delivered only in full-time mode. The second program is so-called Professional Study Program in Administration. Namely, we have so-called binary structure of study programs in Slovenia. That means that we have both professional and academic study programs at the university level. This program also lasts for 3 years, and it gives you 180 ECTS. Again, the title is Bachelor of Arts, and this program is also held in Slovenian language. Nevertheless, it has 2 modes of delivery. It is on-site, full-time study program, or it can be delivered in part-time mode as online study program, so-called long-distance study program. Both these study programs are internationally accredited with EAPAA association, which means that students receive internationally accredited degree. The third bachelor level study program is so-called Interdisciplinary University Study Program in Informatics in Public Administration. This is interdisciplinary within university joint study programs, because this program is delivered jointly with the Faculty of Computer Science and Informatics of the University of Ljubljana. This study program lasts for 3 years, and again, it gives 180 ECTS. Here, the title is Bachelor of Science, because this is Technical Engineering Study Program, and this study program is also delivered in Slovenian language. Now, for the enrollment slots. There are 90 full-time enrollment slots for academic study program Public Sector Governance, 25 for Informatics in Public Administration, and 200 for Professional Study Program in Administration. Here we have also 50 part-time enrollment slots. For the non-EU countries candidates, you can enroll with 9 full-time study places for Public Sector Governance. 1 place is available at the Informatics in Public Administration study program, and 6 are available at Professional Study Program of Administration. Here, additional 6 places are also available at part-time long-distance studies. Now, for the application procedure, application period lasts from February 18 till March 18th. This is the first round. The second round is from August 20th till August 27th. For the non-EU member states, students coming from those countries, the application procedure, the first round is from February 18th to March 18th, and the second round is from September 4th to September 4th. We must acknowledge that study programs will start on October the 1st, 2025. Now for the tuition fee. For the EU citizens, there is no fee for full-time studies. Nevertheless, we apply fee for long-distance studies at Professional Study Program in Administration. For the non-EU member states, tuition fee is somewhere in the scope from 3,000 to 5,500 euros per academic years, depending on the study program that you intend to enroll at our faculty. For more information, please contact the info desk or the student office of our faculty. So for the application procedure and all additional data, you can scan this QR code to get more info, and then you will get also additional information on other contact modes to, let's say, stay in touch with our faculty. Now let us turn to the second cycle study programs. Here we have 2 such programs. The first study program is Management in Administration. This is Master Study Program. It lasts for 2 years and it gives 120 ECTS. This means 4 semesters. You receive a title in the Master of Art. Specifically in Slovenian, it means Master in Management. This program is held only in Slovene language. Nevertheless, it is delivered in online flipped learning mode. So it means it's in Slovene, but it's online flipped learning mode delivery of this study program. For more information on this program, please scan the QR code that is attached to this slide. For the enrollment slots within this program, there are 60 full-time places and 10 part-time places. Within these study places, there are 10 full-time enrollment slots for the candidates coming from the non-EU countries at the full-time program. 4 are at the part-time program. Also, we have special enrollment slot for Slovenians without holding Slovenian citizenship. There are 2 such enrollment slots available at the full-time studies and 1 at part-time studies. Now, let us turn to the second program that we have at master level. This is Program in Administration, Public Sector Governance. Again, 4 semesters, 2 years for this study program, and this program gives you 120 ECTS. Again, the title that you receive is Master of Arts, but this program has one specificality. Besides to being on-site program held in Slovene, One version of this program is delivered also online in English language. So here we have two modes of delivery of this program. One is on-site in Slovene language, the second is online in English language. We should bear in mind that this program is also internationally accredited with EAPAA association. What is specifically with this program is that it gives you in-depth knowledge in multidisciplinary administrative science, and it also enables you to work in EU institutions because some modules within this program have been specifically tailored for this purpose. Now, to get more information about this study program, you can scan the QR code that is attached to this slide, and also you have the link to our web page where additional information will be provided during the process. Now for the enrollment slots, here we have 120 full-time enrollment slots available and 40 for part-time studies. For the non-EU countries candidates, there are 22 enrollment slots available at full-time studies and 18 at part-time studies. And again, one specificality, for Slovenians with Slovenian citizenship, you have 2 available full-time slots and 2 available part-time slots at this study program. Now for the application procedure, call for the enrollment for academic year 2025-2026 is not published yet. Usually it is published at the end of the March, so all the data will be available and will be published on our website in April 2025. This call will include exact information on application period, enrollment conditions, tuition fee, etc. There's one specificality, usually, it should be taken into the consideration that for the non-EU citizens, so students coming from the non-EU countries, the procedure of validation of the previous education needs to be, delivered, which means that usually, the application period is somehow, let's say, terminated by the end of the June. And for the students that are members and citizens of the EU countries, usually it's the end of the August that this procedure and the enrollment application period terminates. So here the conditions will be apprehended during the call for the enrollment. Please check our webpage in early April for additional information. And if you want to have some information now, here's an email contact that you can where you can send an email. For now, some specific data. The enrollment application must include, completed enrollment application. It's only web portal application that, it is taken into the consideration. You need to scan your diploma, you need to scan your diploma supplement, you need to scan all the chronological description of the completed education, which needs to be also signed by you, and you need to have, a copy of an ID, which should be delivered via the submission. Now let us turn to the PhD studies, so the called third cycle study programs. We are delivering one such study programs, and this is international joint PhD study program together with the University of Rijeka Faculty of Economics and Business. And this program, it's called Governance and the Economics in Public Sector. So it's joint doctoral study program. It lasts for 3 years, which is one specificality given the Slovenian context. So it's only 6 semesters, and it gives you 180 ECTS. So you should bear in mind that it's 3 years study program with 180 ECTS. You receive, after completing the title and the program, you receive the title Doctor of Philosophy in Slovenia and, PhD, from the social sciences in Croatia. So there are 2 different, titles. In one, it's valid for Slovenia, the other is valid, for Croatia, because it's joint first cycle study program. For more information on these study programs, there is QR code, available, which you can scan from this web page. There are 20 enrollment slots for these study programs. It's part-time study programs, and the call for the enrollment, will be published in early April 2025. So please check the webpage in early April. But if you want to have some additional information in advance, please, you can contact the email account of our students' office, which is published also on this webpage. Now for the enrollment application, again, it's online web portal where you need to, provide all the data needed. So completed enrollment application, copy of the certificates of graduation from both undergraduate and graduate study programs, proof of average exam grade at the undergraduate and graduate study programs, motivation letter, CV, copy of an ID, and also certificate of recognition of foreign language. Besides to that, you also need to have let's say, a draft of the topic of the doctoral dissertation, the concept of doctoral dissertation, information on the choice of the mentor, information on the choice of the methodology course which you need to select together with your mentor. Now, I would like to invite you, to join us, Dare to Manage the Future, and hopefully that you will enroll at some of our study programs. Bye.
Dear candidates, good afternoon and welcome to the presentation of Faculty of Arts. My name is Doris Sattler and I'm responsible for study affairs of all 3 cycles at the Faculty of Arts. I know that the decision on choosing the educational path or career path is a difficult one. And therefore, I'm excited to present the advantages of studying at Faculty of Arts and to present the many, many different programs and courses Faculty of Arts is offering to the candidates. And of course, I really hope that this will ease your education, decision-making process. So let's dive in. Faculty of Arts is the oldest faculty of the University of Ljubljana. In 2019, it celebrated already its 100th anniversary. It is also the largest university unit in Slovenia, considering the number of disciplines and the number of study programs. Namely, we offer more than 75 different study programs and courses covering 31 fields. It is also the largest university unit in Slovenia, considering the number of staff and the number of students. We namely have more than 4,000 students enrolled per academic year and more than 700 employees. And very important, it is also the leading Slovenian faculty in the field of humanities and social sciences. Faculty of Arts has 21 departments covering 31 fields and a separate physical education division. Physical education division takes care of physical activities of students. Namely, sports has a long tradition at the Faculty of Arts. As a leading institution in humanities, we are aware of the importance of the holistic development of the personality and values offered by sports. Our degree structure is 3 + 2 + 4, meaning that bachelor programs last 3 years, master program lasts 2 years, and doctoral programs 4 years. First cycle degree programs have 180 ECTS credit points, and for this academic year, we offer 34 first cycle degree study programs. We offer single programs and single courses. In this case, you study one discipline, and we offer combined study programs and combined courses where you can study 2 different disciplines. Regarding combination of combined study programs, there are actually no limitation, no rules. So you can combine 2 combined study programs, 2 combined study courses, and also a combined study course and combined study program. Here on the right side, you have some examples. When to apply, the call for enrollment for a first cycle degree program has already been published, and deadlines to apply for enrollment are as follows. For the first application period, the deadline is the same for all the groups. So for Slovenians and EU nationals and Slovenians with non-Slovenian citizenship, as well as for non-EU citizens. It is from February 18 to March 18, so 1 month. The deadline for non-EU citizens has been shortened a bit comparing to previous years, but it's still 1 month. The second application period is different, however, for different groups, and for Slovenians and EU nationals and Slovenian without Slovenian citizenship is from 20 to 27th August. And for non-EU citizens is for 3rd to 4th September. It is important to know that the second application period only applies to those who already applied in the first application period and were not successful or did not enroll or are already holding a decision on recognition of their education. You apply via the portal EVŠ. Here it is important to know that the order of options is important. You write your options based on your priority. So your first priority should be always placed on first place, because you will be chosen, but your first choice where you also comply with all the conditions and requirements of the call for applications. The applications are managed by University of Ljubljana, and they will also inform you on the outcome. You will, however, enroll at Faculty of Arts. Tuition should be paid by all non-EU citizens and nationals of countries with which there is no bilateral agreement. Currently, there are 5 agreements signed with Bosnia and Herzegovina, North Macedonia, Serbia, Montenegro, and Kosovo. Before diving into second cycle degree programs, I would just like to give you an information that if you want to continue your studies in the second cycle degree in the same field, there is generally no problem. There are generally no problems. But if you want to change your field and study on the second cycle degree in another field, a similar field, related field, you might need to contact the departments in order to check whether you will need to do any differential exams. So if this is a case for you, please contact our departments and they will give you all the information you might need. Differential exams need to be done before the enrollment. So second cycle degree programs at the Faculty of Arts, they last 2 years and they have 120 ECTS credit points. We have 40 second cycle degree programs available in this current academic year. And besides single study programs and combined study programs, we also offer combined teacher education programs and courses and joint study programs. The rule of combining second cycle degree programs is a bit more complex. So the first 3 rules are the same as on the first cycle. The next rule is, general rule is that you can combine combined teacher education programs with combined teacher education programs. The exception, however, to this rule are 2 programs, andragogy and pedagogy, that cannot be studied together. The next general rule is combined teacher education programs cannot be combined with combined study programs or courses. The same applies that the exception to this rule are two programs, andragogy, pedagogy, which they can be combined with combined study programs and combined teacher education programs and courses. If this rule seems a bit confusing or made complicated, we have prepared a table for you where you can check which study programs you can combine. It is available on our website. However, if you have any dilemmas, you can call our administrative office and they will give you all the information you might need regarding this. The call for application for second cycle program has not been published yet. It will be published approximately in 1 month. And so the deadlines I'm referring in this slide are not yet official. So in the first application period for Slovenian EU citizen, the deadline is August 24. And again, you have one application with 3 options at Faculty of Arts, and the order of option is important. So your first priority should be on the first place. And for non-EU citizens and Slovenians without Slovenian citizenship, the deadline is July 4th, 2025. And for second application period, the deadline is 19 September. However, students in this second application period can apply only to available places that were not occupied in the first application period. The application is via the portal EVŠ. You can then, after finishing second cycle degree program, it is possible to continue studies on the interdisciplinary doctoral study program in humanities and social sciences. The faculties that are cooperating with this program are Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Social Sciences, Faculty of Social Work, Faculty of Theology, Academy of Fine Arts and Design, Academy of Music, and Academy for Theatre, Radio, Film, and Television. Faculty of Arts, however, cooperates also with 2 other doctoral programs, interdisciplinary doctoral programs in environmental protection and in statistics. All third cycle degree programs last 4 years and have 240 ECTS credit points. I will give you now a bit information on the language. The language of instruction is Slovene, except in the language department where the language studies is also the language of instruction. There are some programs in the first and second cycle that require the knowledge of Slovene beforehand, so you will have to provide some certificates on your knowledge of Slovene. And on the first cycle, these programs are psychology, comparative literature and literary theory, and Slovene studies, and similarly also on second cycle, psychology, Slovene studies, and pedagogy. Even if in other programs, the knowledge of Slovene is not one of the conditions to apply or requirements to apply for enrollment, it is strongly recommended that you have some knowledge of Slovene so you can follow the lectures. We also, of course, have an international office, which is responsible for organization and application procedures for all exchange programs at the faculty, and they provide administrative assistance and information for international exchange students for incoming and outgoing. A Faculty of Arts also have a successful tutoring system with more than 150 active tutors. Every freshman is assigned a tutor to make inclusion into the faculty easier for new students. The aim of the tutoring sisters are to offer organized help to new students, solving different problems to students and helping students with special needs, and also strengthen direct contact between students and teachers, and of course also to contribute to improved success during studies, better student mobility, and higher quality of study. One of the many strengths of Faculty of Arts is also library. The Central Humanities Library is the largest among the libraries in the University of Ljubljana. It namely comprises of 18 departmental libraries. 16 are in our main building and 2 are dislocated. It is the main research library of the University of Ljubljana in the field of humanities, and its collection counts approximately 800,000 units and keeps exceptional special collections, rare books, maps, music, and so on. Faculty of Arts also has the Scientific Research Institute, which was established in order to coordinate scientific research on the faculty. Research work is the pillar of the development of the faculty, actually. And the Scientific Research Institute manages more than 100 projects per year, brings together more than 450 researchers, organizes many different events, meetings, symposiums, and also co-publishes and co-finances a number of publications. For the conclusion of my presentation, I would just like to wrap up some important information, advantages of studying at Faculty of Arts. Faculty of Arts is a large and diverse faculty with 21 departments, more than 700 employees, and 4,000 students enrolled per academic year. It also has a long and well-established tradition of excellence in teaching and research. It has a really wide variety of degree programs and courses. It really gives a great opportunity to candidates to customize studies to their different passions. It offers also comprehensive support to students throughout the studies with the tutoring system and also administrative offices that try to help students during their studies. Faculty of Arts has a long tradition of sports, enabling students to choose and practice more than 20 different sports disciplines during their studies. And also, it has a large library at the hand reach for students, the 5th largest library in Slovenia. And last but not least, we really want each student kind of to fulfill their potential and really make most of their strengths. With this, I would conclude my presentation. I would like to thank you for your attention and wish you a nice day. And of course, I really hope we see you in October. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Veronika Poljanček, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the Faculty of Theology of the University of Ljubljana. So the Faculty of Theology is actually one of the founding members of the University of Ljubljana, which means it's over 100 years old. It mainly deals with the study areas of theology and lately adding religiology and psychotherapy, specifically marriage and family therapy and counseling. So the Faculty of Theology, the main part of the faculty is at the very center of Ljubljana, but it also has a unit in Maribor, which is on the other side of the country. So here are the contacts of the student offices of Ljubljana and from Maribor. So to go a little bit into the primary concern of the faculty from its beginning, which is the study of theology, what it's all about, what you can do with it at the faculty. So you can study theology in its most kind of like original form. It's 5 years. You get a master's degree. It's basically this single cycle uniform master's study program. It's quite intense, it's long, and you get a master's degree at the end. And then we also have the possibility of theological studies, which is shorter. It's a bachelor degree program, 3 years, and it's in combination with the Faculty of Arts. So basically, you're able to study a little bit of theology and also study something else, I don't know, like history, English language, or something like that at the Faculty of Arts. So it's now also part of Human and Interpersonal Relationships program, which is something that I will explain later in the presentation. Then we also have Education in Theology program, which is kind of a next level study of theological studies. It's a master's degree program, 2 years, and you also have a combination with the Faculty of Arts possibility, and you get 2 diplomas at the end. So what is theology really about? Now, the master's single cycle program is primarily aimed at the future priests and religious people, like non-lay people. But it can also be, it's open to pretty much anyone who wants to, who is interested in studying theology. It's a very broad, very deep type of study. Primarily, it's the study of God, but also the church, the Catholic Church, and different Christian denominations, the history, and then you also have a lot of different areas such as anthropology, philosophy, cultural studies, archaeology, biblical sciences, psychology. It's a lot of things all at once, so that our future priests are prepared for their work. And then we also have theological studies and education in theology, the 2 programs that I've already mentioned. So the first cycle double honors study program, theological studies, takes a more interdisciplinary approach. Again, it's a lot of theology, a lot of philosophy, sociology, psychology, and ethics. It kind of emphasizes interfaith dialogue and how to think about theological issues in the modern era. And then you also have education in theology, where students get more specialized knowledge in pedagogical skills, how to use theological knowledge in a professional setting, to have more like pedagogical and didactic skills. And now to go to our other, I guess, side of our studies at the faculty. So a few of these are a bit new compared to theology. So the biggest novelty that we currently have is this one right in the middle, marriage and family therapy and counseling. Basically, it's part of the brand new program that we call Human and Interpersonal Relationships. It's basically the faculty's way of trying to implement the study of psychotherapy on all levels, not just master's or specialization that we previously had, but also on a bachelor level. So we use this broader name like human and interpersonal relationships because we do emphasize that a lot, even in theology. And so the 3 main departments fall under this one. So we have theological and religious studies, which is an older program, but it's now under this new umbrella program. And I'll go over these programs in just a bit. Then we have also theological studies that I've mentioned already. It's also just structurally wise, it's under the Human and Interpersonal Relationships program. And then we have the 2 master degree programs. One of them is religiology and ethics, and one of them is marital and family studies, which this program has been at the faculty for roughly 20 years now. But the novelty here is that it's also now a double degree program. You can study this program with a combination of a program from the Faculty of Arts. So to go a little bit more into the content of these programs, So the human and interpersonal relationships, specifically Department of Theological and Religious Studies, as I've already said, this is not a new program. It's just a little, it went a little renovation, and it's now part of the human and interpersonal relationships program. So again, like I've said, similar to theological studies, it's a little bit of theology, but not as much as like 5 years masters, but more of it's a bachelor degree, so it's both theology and a little bit of religions, and then you have a little bit of social sciences, culture, psychology, other faiths, things like that. Then we have the Department of Marriage and Family Therapy and Counseling. Now, this, as I've already mentioned, this is the new program. We only have it in implementation for a year and a half. So we only have like first years and second year students at the faculty right now. Basically, we are trying to give students of our country pretty much an opportunity to study psychotherapy and psychotherapeutic knowledge in the first year, like bachelor level, first year immediately from high school, which is a specialty. Pretty much it's the only program like this in Slovenia and perhaps even in Europe at the moment. So the reason that this program is also special is because we're collaborating with professors from the Faculty of Medicine. So those professors really help to help students acquire knowledge in the way that the human body works. So it's a very holistic perspective on human beings and how to really help them holistically. So the students gain basic knowledge in psychotherapy, marital and family therapy, psychology, psychiatry, neuropsychology, a lot of these different areas. Now we have religiology and ethics. It's a 2-year master program. It gives a lot of emphasis on humanities and philosophies, ethics, spirituality, trying to gain a little more knowledge, not so much on like theology, which is more of a study of God, but this is really the study of religions and compare the religions among each other and the ethics and all of that. And to do it on a very professional level, of course, to have a very methodological perspective on religions. So this is our religiology and ethics program. And then we also have marital and family therapy program. It's been in implementation for roughly 20 years now. And it's basically how to specialize a little more in the knowledge of marriage and family therapy, counseling. The students pretty much learn how to talk to people professionally, to help them, to alleviate problems, to help them. It's not necessary to become a therapist as such, but you gain a lot of invaluable sort of interpersonal skills, so you can work in different organizations and different groups of people. So this is, I'm getting close to the end of my presentation. So to briefly mention a few of our student activities that we have at the faculty. So we are a pretty small faculty, but we are also gaining new numbers with the new programs that we have. It's a very sort of cozy, familial environment. The students and professors really get to know each other on a more personal level. And so we have the traditional chestnut picnic in October. We have different reflections throughout the year, Advent and Lent reflections. We have Mass every Thursday in the chapel and pizza afterwards. We have St. Nicholas Day, different activities that the student organization comes up with, like movie evenings, ice skating, bowling, charity lottery, etc. And we also have a traditional day of the faculty in May, which means it's a day without lectures, and both the students and professors come together for some barbecue and some sports. To quote one of our previous students, it's not just a science, it's a way of life, which can be said both about the study of theology and the study of psychotherapy. Thank you for your time. You can contact the international office at the address given below. Thank you very much.